Hi boys and girls, welcome to Add and Subtract two-digit numbers in real-world situations. The materials that you'll need, your distance learning second grade packet, page 10, notebook paper, and your pencil. Let's get started. For these first problems, you're going to just write down your answer in your notebook with your pencil. So if fish K weighs 45 pounds and fish G weighs 12 pounds, how much do they weigh together? Press pause and play when you're ready to hear the answer. I know that 5 plus 2 is equal to 7 and 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. So together they weigh 57 pounds. Let's try another one. Beth scored 23 points. John scored 18 points. How many points did they score in all? Press pause to solve and play when you're ready to hear the answer. For this one, I'm going to do 8 plus 3, which I know is 11. I'm going to carry my 1 and put my other 1 right below. Then I'm going to do 2 plus 1 plus 1, which gets me to 4, for my total answer of 41. Here's another one. Fish L weighs 77 pounds. Fish B weighs 35 pounds. How much do they weigh together? Press pause and then play to hear the answer. So if I have 77 plus 35, and I know that 7 plus 5 is 12, notice how I carry my 1 up on top and put my 2 below. Then 7 plus 3 is 10, but plus 1 more is 11, giving me my total answer of 112. Whenever I carry, I'm going to try to put that in red up on top. Mary scored 59 points. Jim scored 28 points. How many points do they score in all? Press pause and then play when you're ready to hear the answer. I'm going to first do 9 plus 8, which equals 17. Notice how I carry my 1, I put my 7 below. 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 1 more is 8, giving me my total of 87. If you want more practice with addition, please make up some problems on your own before we move now to subtraction. For subtraction, we're going to use page 10 in your distance learning pack, which looks like this, two-digit subtraction practice. You'll notice there's some problems on the bottom. We'll get to those as well, but we're first going to just focus on the top. So boys and girls, let's look at the first one together before you pause. So if I have 26 minus 13, notice how I first take 6 minus 3, which gives me 3, and then 2 minus 1, which gives me 1, giving me my total of 13. What I would like you to do is I'd like you to solve the rest of these problems and then hit play when you're ready to hear the answer. So pause and solve the page now. All right, second graders, so your page should be all complete. If you have just part of it complete, then watch until you're ready and then pause again as needed. So the second problem that we had was 66 minus 43. Again, I know that 6 minus 3 is 3, and then 6 minus 4 is 2, giving me 23. Then I had 66 minus 15. 6 minus 5 is 1, and then 6 minus 1 is 5, giving me 51. I needed to do some regrouping in this next one. So I had 63 minus 18. Notice how I can't subtract 3 minus 8. So I went and borrowed. I changed that 6 to a 5. The 3 now becomes a 13. Now I can do 13 minus 8, which equals 5, and then 5 minus 1, which equals 4 for 45. There will be a couple problems like that where we'll need to regroup. The next one I had 96 minus 96, which is equal to 0. 56 minus 15. I know 6 minus 5 is 1, and 5 minus 1 is 4, giving me my answer of 41. Here's a regrouping one. 22 minus 18. Now I can't do 2 minus 8, so I changed the 2 to a 1 and then changed my second 2 here to a 12. Now I can take 12 minus 8, which equals 4, and then 1 minus 1 is 0, but I do not need to put that 0 in front. I can just leave my answer of 4. Another way of figuring this one out, since these were so close, I can think about 18 and how much more to get to 22, and I could have figured out 4 that way also. Then I have 56 minus 30, 6 minus 0 is 6, 5 minus 3 is 2, giving me my answer of 26. This is another regrouping one, so I had 46 minus 19, so I can't do 6 minus 9, so instead I change that 6 to a 16, and I change that 4 to a 3. Now I can take 16 minus 9, which is 7, and 3 minus 1, which is 2, giving me my answer of 27. 95 minus 45, or 95 minus 44, 5 minus 4 is 1, 9 minus 4 is 5, giving us our answer of 51. 43 minus 43, we know is 0. And the last one, 73 minus 63, 3 minus 3 is 0, 7 minus 6 is 1, giving us our answer of 10. Now there's a little bit more on the bottom. We have 2 more problems. So Jessica made 72 cookies. She gave 46 away. How many cookies does she have left? Since I know that she gave them away, I know I'm solving 72 minus 46. I want you to solve that and then press play when you're ready to hear the answer. All right, second graders. So I am going to be doing some regrouping again. So I can't do 2 minus 6, so instead I'm going to change that. I'm going to borrow from my 7. I'm going to change my 7 to a 6. My 2 is now going to become a 12. 12 minus 6 is 6, and then 6 minus 4 is 2, giving us our answer of 26. I'm maybe going to leave it on this slide for right now. If Tyler had 84 baseball cards and he gave 38 away, how many baseball cards does he have left? I want you to think what your number model will be, solve, and then press play to hear the answer. So second graders, we're going to be subtracting 84 minus 38, and notice how we need to regroup for this one. So I'm going to borrow from my 8. I'm going to change that 8 to a 7. The 4 is going to become a 14. Now I can take 14 minus 8, which is 6, and 7 minus 3, which is 4, giving me my answer of 46. Boys and girls, if you want any more practice with adding and subtracting, you can make up more problems on your own before moving on to your next job. All right, I'll see you next time.